Hello everyone and welcome to another video review from 3dgameman.com. I'm Rodney Reynolds and today I'm having a look at the Cooler Master Devastator 2 LED gaming keyboard and mouse. Now if you're in the market for a pretty sweet looking affordable gaming keyboard and mouse combo, this just might be it. It comes in 3 different colors. It has an ambidextrous mouse. Also, the switches are a little bit different. They're calling them mem-chanical. Not mechanical, but mem-chanical. And I'll have a little bit more on that later on in the video review. So let's dive right in. The box it comes in isn't going to disappoint, with pictures of the product on it, plus features and specifications about it. It's packaged really well, so the keyboard and mouse isn't going anywhere during shipment. They include a user's manual. The keyboard is in a plastic bag, and the mouse is also in a plastic bag. Now, the overall look, styling, and build quality on this is pretty much on par with a lot of the other affordable gaming keyboard and mouse combos that are out there, but what sets this one apart are those mem-chanical switches, and I'll get into that in just a minute. Also, it comes in 3 different LED options. You've got blue, red, and green. With the mouse connected into the USB port, let's have a look. Quite nice. The LEDs really stand out. There are 2 here, another one on the scroll wheel, another on the DPI button, and yet another here. Now there's lots of rubber on this mouse. The whole surface is rubberized. That will feel great, but it also provides excellent grip. And speaking of grip, well, they have rubber on this side and the other side, plus on the scroll wheel. Now, as I already mentioned, this is the DPI button. And by the way, you can switch between 1000 to 1600 to 2000 DPI. These are the standard left click and right click buttons. The scroll wheel, which also has rubber on it, doubles as a button. And there are 2 buttons on the left side. At the bottom is the optical sensor and 4 slippery feet, and note how the rubber cable gets connected into the mouse, so it's not going to get ripped away. And by the way, this cable is 1.8 meters in length. Now the mouse itself does feel really comfortable in my hand. I have medium-sized hands. It does fit quite well. I think if you had large hands, this mouse would be a little bit too small, but it's a little lightweight and it doesn't have a weight system. Now the keyboard isn't too shabby either. It comes with these shiny bits which look awesome, but they will attract dust and fingerprints really easily. And thankfully this keyboard has a wrist rest, which is important for a gaming keyboard. I mean, this is a full-size keyboard, so it has a number pad, your standard number caps and scroll lock LEDs, volume keys, as well as multimedia keys. Now, there unfortunately are no USB ports on the back, but like the mouse, it has a nice long 1.8 meter rubber cable. At the bottom, there are 4 rubber feet, and thankfully you can tilt the keyboard. Now with the keyboard connected into the USB port, have a look. This of course is the blue version. Quite nice. You can also turn off these LEDs by pressing here, but there's no variation upon brightness. Okay, so what's the story with Cooler Master's exclusive mem-chanical switches? Well, before I get into that, have a listen. These are quiet. The overall tactile feel is quite nice, and the linear travel is decent. Okay, mem-chanical switches. So at the top, they've got a UV-coated keycap. By the way, you can pop this off and put a Cherry MX keycap on there if you want to. I don't know, maybe you want to make it look like it's a mechanical keyboard, and it's not. That does give you some options though, right? Down below that, you've got a transparent plunger. This will increase brightness. Below that, you've got a steady support housing. This keeps the keycaps and the plunger steady. Provides better linear tactile feel. Below that, you've got a middle plate that secures a plunger in the housing, increasing keycap stability. And at the bottom, you've got that dome foundation. Now, gamers who are on a budget are definitely going to be looking for keyboard and mouse combos. Everyone else, probably not. They are inferior in many respects. Basic overall functionality to them, you know what I mean? There's no software, there's no fancy backlighting, macro functionality isn't there, you don't have any USB ports, there's no weight system. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. These are, though, inexpensive, and they do get the job done. Overall, this is a great product. Until next time, Take care. Well, that's it, but I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you think this and other videos that I produce are great, please like them, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, your comments are very welcome, and if you have any questions, let me know.